How's it gaming, guys? I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and over the last couple of years we had been playing through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And after those long years, we finally did all 5 cases. And that means on to Phoenix Wright 2. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Fantastic. If you've never played a Phoenix Wright game, or seen a Phoenix Wright game, or anything like that, I don't recommend you start here. I recommend you start at the beginning. But at the same time, all of them kind of are their own stories. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but I would recommend starting over at the beginning. Let's go. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Woo! Hard to believe we're finally in the second game. And it's a lot creepier sounding than the first game. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, I forgot this is an action-adventure game now. It's no longer a lawyer game. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. And he died. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you guys next level. No, obviously we're still going. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I love that picture of Phoenix. Just, taking a nap. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. And he died. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Jerk. And yeah, the first case of pretty much every Phoenix Wright games, you get to see the murder right away to kind of help you. Because the first level is kind of, or case, whatever, it's kind of a tutorial. So it's kind of frustrating if you played a bunch of them and you're just like, I don't want to do another tutorial level. But, I mean, at least the story is still fun and that kind of stuff, so it's okay. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. That guy looks so shaggy, doesn't he? Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Or in there, whatever. Good morning! Vietnam? Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Question of the day, are you a morning person? I can be, but not to this extent. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Apparently now we have her name. It's Bird. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. Well, that's nice. It's nice to have a fan. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Huh? What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to me, to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. I'm Yes, Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? A fill-in-the-blank? Ooh, that's my name. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? So yeah, you get amnesia, and that's the tutorial. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Yeah, that's you, Phoenix. That is definitely you. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. September 8th, District Court. I don't really care for the time, it doesn't really matter. I know where I is. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Weird little dyslexic fact, I guess. For like the longest time until I started playing this on the Xbox, I thought her name was Maggie Bride. I don't know how I got that mixed up every single time. But yeah, it's Maggie Bird. I have no idea why. I always thought it was Maggie Bride. Yeah. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, Wallace Shawn. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. I have amnesia, and I should probably tell them that. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Poor Phoenix. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Inconceivable! A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. You didn't need to specify, but okay. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hee. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Yeah, he's the tutorial attorney in the first game as well. The prosecutor in the first game. So it's always fun to kind of see him again because he's terrible at his job. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Actually, she'd be dead, I guess. You'd be fine. You just wouldn't get paid. Witness, please state your name and occupation. We have Gumshoe. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. That's a terrible name for a park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Ugh. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Ugh, it's been a while. I forgot how hard it is to go from voice to voice, and I'm not very good at differentiating my voices. Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Actually, let's check out a court document, or a court record. We have the attorney's badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. My cell phone. I found this in my pocket. I don't remember what it means or how it got there. What it means, it's a cell phone. You'd think it'd be your cell phone. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, September 6th at 6:28 p.m. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. And glasses. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1, the victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall that yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. Yeah, you don't have any Mia this time to help you learn the ropes. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. I already did. Court record? Yup, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed here, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the right bumper. Right bumper. See, I always just called it the R button or the shoulder button. Bumper has always been weird to me. The right bumper, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The right bumper? And I already did it, so we're good. All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Wallet, glasses, or police badge? It was glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Wow, you really don't believe her, man. Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. It's a video. It's like, screw it. We ruined this. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. And the meat of the game, the testimony. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground before where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Oh, you look so sad about this, Gumshoe. Actually, if you've played Case 5 of the first Phoenix Wright game, you can see real quickly that there is a picture of Maggie inside of Detective Gumshoe's locker. So it's always been cute, like that he clearly has a crush on her. Which is weird because, like, what are their ages? 22 and 31. That's a fairly big difference in age, but I also showed you that, by the way, to see if you already saw an inconsistency if you've been following along. Ooh. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Ooh, those dead eyes. It's creepy. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2, a photo of the area around the victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain the dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Yes, he's a lovable scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why you question witnesses. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Yay! Did you find a lie, everyone? Okay, so there's something even more incriminating than glasses under the victim's body. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence, blah, blah, blah. If you go through the whole thing again, you'll kind of circle back, and you'll get sometimes a little hint from whoever's with you at the time. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special moves, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? And I already know how. I'll show you guys in a second. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. It's a miracle. Yeah, now, so, we'll wait till we get there. It sure makes things a bit more complicated so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. So, each statement basically is its own little text box. And if you find something wrong, you can go and present a piece of testimony that kind of refutes the testimony. But in this game, you can also do it with people as well. So, what we want to do is, I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. But, if you look at Maggie, that's not how you spell her name. So we're going to present that. Objection. And you know you got it right when the music stops. Satisfying. Dot, 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 dot. What is it? Well, it's coming back to you. What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, fingers outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Oh, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What? What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed. You're all idiots, that's why. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. I don't know. Kate actually has still trouble spelling out my full name. And that's because it's not actually English, so I don't really blame her. It's not one she sees very often, and I don't really spell it out, so I totally get it. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. At least Payne doesn't, lie. He's not, a bad guy. I mean, he's a bad guy, but, he's not willing to lie in court and be wrong and still win, that sort of thing, so. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. He's so sad. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Aw, it sucks. That would be awful. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought him over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. That last part's probably not important, but it's cute to know that they're friends. Oh, these two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. That sounds like papyrus. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. And just right on there. I guess Phoenix is back and he's normal. Still doesn't remember anything, but... Alright, let's see. They've been going on for about half a year. Some of them were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. Which was 9/6. Okay. Oh, right, we gotta start pressing. Okay. Got him a present. Let's press on that. Pressing allows us to ask about that specific line. Like here, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. Let's try to find out what the present was. So we press. Sometimes you get new information out of that. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree, even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. Judge, man, you are spot on. That's good. That's good. He has a good eye for that. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. So we got no information there except for the adorableness that is Gumshoe. Something she had bought over 2 months ago. Oh, let's press on that as well. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was the birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further. You always want to press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Can we say it one more time, people? Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? It might not be now, but it is later. Let's say yes. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. What a liar. You don't know shit. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. Oh, it's very gaudy. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove, a birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. That's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, let's see what else. Let's actually take a look at our brand new glove. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It is custom made. And it is, I don't know if you're noticing, if you know anything about sports there. Let's see. We can confirm that the victim wrote this with his right hand. Well, this is a right-handed baseball glove, which means you catch with that hand and you throw with your dominant hand. And that would mean that Dustin Prince is in fact a southpaw. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? I mean, yes, you just gave it to the court. Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it's... wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! I'm so bad at my job! I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. What do you think, Judge? There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Also, random question. This is just me. Maybe I don't know. But he died of a broken neck. Wouldn't he have died instantly? I guess it would say died instantly there, but like, if your neck is broken, don't you die instantly? I don't know. I don't know much about that. I don't go around breaking people's necks. Not anymore, anyways. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. It's not over yet. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. Why didn't you lead with that, dude? What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Whee! Yay, we did it. A little bit. It's a little bit lengthier than the first trial in the first game, so I guess we'll call it a day. I thought I was going to do this as a big quickie, but whatever. We'll call it a day. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.